Hey, what's up? Joe Blow here with a review for Crysis 3. I haven't played the first two games of the franchise, but the press surrounding this one intrigued me. Plus, I'm always a fan of when a game incorporates a bow and arrow because, awesome. If you haven't played the first two games, then you'll still be fine coming into part 3 because they put together a previously on that catches you up on what's going on. I posted the video on my channel if you're curious to watch before you buy. Essentially, you play a guy named Lawrence Prophet Barnes, who wears a nanosuit made out of alien technology. Said aliens attacked, we fought back, and the suit has bonded with you to the point of almost losing your humanity.
You might as well be a fucking machine because you sure as hell ain't no human being anymore.
At the top of the game, a friendly named Psycho breaks you out of some hibernation chamber thing, and you join forces to take down a group named Cell. Also, you, as Prophet, have had visions that the Alpha Ceph, the leader of the aliens from which you got your nanosuit, is coming back with a vengeance. The story is generally pretty easy to follow even without having played the previous games, and while I wasn't as invested in the characters as some diehard fans might be, the great voice acting and animation really drew me in. The story is interesting and complex, but it's also very short. I beat the game in about 6 hours, and that's including me being fancy with my stealth and bow. Still totally worth playing through though. I really enjoyed the gameplay in this game. There's a great optional tutorial in the very beginning that gets you used to the many different options your suit provides you. You can activate a stealth mode or armor mode. You have multiple weapons on you and various ways to access them. You can modify your weapons and the interface is super easy, and you can upgrade your suit in so many different ways. Also, something of note is that you can sprint almost indefinitely. You eventually get tired, but only after a very long time of sprinting, and you can even upgrade it to be longer if you'd like. There are tons of tools at your disposal to accomplish your mission as you see fit. However, the standout tool for me, and the thing that was seemingly most advertised for this game, was the bow and arrow. It's the first time I actually felt like a bow and arrow had some power in a game. It's super accurate, and you can select different types of arrows such as explosive, electric, and standard. Also, you can grab your arrows back after you've shot them, whether into an enemy or a wall, so you don't have to run around and try to find ammo crates. I think I used stealth and arrows for about 80% of the game. It was just so much fun. And the great thing about the stealth mode is that as soon as you turn it off, it recharges in about 2 seconds. Another thing that was really great was your visor, which you can use to mark enemies, find extras, locate side missions, and hack things. You can hack door panels, cases, minefields, turrets, anything really. I had a lot of fun turning turrets against the enemy.
The turret is hostile!
However, I will say with all these tools, the game did not lend itself to be too challenging. But it was super fun to just figure out how I wanted to go about a mission and not have the game tell me if I was wrong or not. Very freeing and fresh. The enemies were either members of Cell, which were humans who died pretty easily, or the alien Ceph race, which did not die very easily unless you had a very strong weapon that made them explode on impact. Literally, the first time I heard one of these things creeping around on me, I jumped out of my chair when it attacked. That was all. But then again, this is my first time in the franchise. The gameplay overall just felt very precise and super fun, and I definitely enjoyed being in that world. No, you can't pause the cutscenes. Every time you hit start, an option to skip the scene comes up. You can, however, do the trick of hitting the Xbox button to bring up the menu, and it'll pause the game that way. I'm not sure if the same goes for hitting the PlayStation button on the PS3, as I only have this for Xbox. No, this game is pretty violent, and there are some moments that might be too scary for children. To be honest, you'll probably beat this game in about 2 or 3 days. 6 days tops if you only have an hour to kill every day. I suggest renting this game as it only has a 5 to 6 hour campaign and no real replayability, except of course for possibly wanting a harder challenge. This game looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm playing it on a console. I can only imagine how it would look on a PC. The score and sound design work seamlessly with each other. The gameplay is tight and precise with so much room for adaptability and creative execution. The story is very well told, albeit short, and overall it just feels very well packaged. I definitely check it out.